Hi, well, Cummnock Juniors Community Enterprise was formed in 2013 as a Scottish charity. Our aims and objectives and charitable objectives are to provide opportunities and facilities to encourage people to participate in sport and physical activity of all ages and all levels of ability. Also to contribute to whatever social challenges Cumnock and our community faces, be the health and well-being, etc. So that is what we exist for. Our sort of motto, if you like, is at the heart of the community and the community at the heart of all we do, and we like to think that we live up to that. Well, the biggest project that we've had is obviously in 2016 we opened here as a community sports hub. And that really converted what was the traditional grass facility, only used maybe a couple of hours a week at best, not open to the community because of the wear and tear. It required a lot of maintenance and a lot of cost for our junior football club, Cumnock Juniors Football Club, to bear. So when we opened this facility, it obviously became available to the community 84 hours a week. Whilst it's not used 84 hours a week, it's open and available 84 hours a week if people want to book it. So it's been a real revelation in the community. We've got the 3G sort of synthetic surface, also the security fencing and the floodlighting. So we can be open all day, 52 weeks a year, in all but the severest of weather. So it's been a real bonus to the community that previously only had sort of council maintained grass pitches and were subject to a lot of maintenance, a lot of downtime. So it's been a real bonus because we've been able to pull all of the teams. We now have 12 teams here from our local environment, and also we're open, we have teams from further afield. Even Ayr United are one of our community partner clubs. So we open to everybody. We have women's football here, we have the youth football, amateur football, over 35s football, walking football, whatever we can do. And we have a big emphasis on the tots and the kids, which some of it we provide in the local schools. We have a population of coaches, and they come from the secondary schools and from the local community. We provide them with their training and we get payback in that they are then able to provide the resource for all the various classes that we run. And it extends now beyond football, and we do netball, basketball, futsal, we're starting volleyball. You know, so whatever we think the community can use in terms of keeping the kids active, and as we use the phrase, keep the kids off the street, give them something to do. And also for the older type people that really benefit from the fitness angles and the health and well-being. We're a disability club, SFA disability club. So we do whatever we can, whenever we find that there's a need, we try and accommodate it. We have roughly about 80 volunteers all in that do the football teams, as well as contribute directly, catering, etc. for our own facilities. So I think we're a big wide community network. The whole idea of the pitch was it was an ageing pitch. It was over 100 years old. Cumnock Juniors have been in the community. The pavilion itself is about 70 years old. So starting to get to the stage where maintenance was very heavy cost, which starts to put a very big responsibility onto committees who are volunteers to. So it was important from that point of view. It was also important to provide the continuity and enable football to be played basically in any. We've got a horrible day here today that normally game would be off. It's on. So unless the weather's really bad, then we do it. And so the responsibility of maintaining that pitch transferred over to the enterprise, and we have professional people come in and maintain the pitch for us, and we've got our own tractor to do it ourselves. So it was a big important thing in terms of the costs, and things like electricity costs all came away from the football club and enabled them to focus on putting a team in the park and maintaining their 100-year history as a successful junior outfit. Probably even more important was the fact that all of the youth teams that we had basically had Cumnock Juniors on their jerseys, but they weren't integrated in any way. And what this did was give them a home, if you like, for all those teams that are now here. And as I said before, we now have girls' teams, we've got 3 Scottish Women's FA teams as well. So it gave them a home that they could actually, and they didn't have that before. It was a case of cleaning up the local pitch, picking up dog poo, even unfortunately some needles at times. So it was just not an environment that we should be bringing our youngsters up in. So it's been very important from that, but it's also become a real community facility. We have dog shows here. We have the local schools do their sports days. We've got Disability Learning Awareness Week festival here. We have youth festivals all through the year. So we really use it to the maximum that we can in the community. And we've also been big over the last 3 years in contributing to the Scottish Government's Climate Challenge projects, where we've had our own building here done completely energy efficient. We've got a kit recycling and kit wash scheme that runs, and all of that contributes to reducing the amount of carbon footprint that we've got here. So we tend to look at all sorts of areas that can benefit the community and make whatever contribution we can. We've been very successful in terms of our what we could call early years, I suppose, with having recognition from the community and from we are an SFA quality mark club at the platinum level, which is the highest level, and we've had that now for 5 years. So that gives us standards to work to and for all our coaches to aspire to, and it's been an excellent guide for us. Last year we also won the East Ayrshire Sports Club of the Year, and in 2018 we won the Queen's Award for Voluntary Services, which was a big event for us, recognising all the work that our volunteers do. So I think we've been recognised, but what we see of these things is not a well done us type attitude. It's that sets the bar even higher. So it gives us a challenge. So it's good to get them, but it's just really a measure of continually driving your standards. So we are very close to the community. We've got 2 big community partnerships that we operate to. One is with the local authority, Vibrant Communities, who have been excellent with us in terms of supporting our programme. We work with them, we have meetings with them regularly, and they contribute by helping us take people predominantly from the school environment into the club environment, which gives them a whole new set of skills to learn. We're building up a very strong network with our SPL Club Area United Football Academy, who not only play, many of their teams play down here, but they also support our community programmes by providing coaches and providing expertise, which enables us to grow, because we've got a very almost limited number of coaches. And through the Vibrant Communities, I should say, we started last year a leadership academy, which is 15 senior pupils from the local secondary school, who we give training in whatever sport they want to pursue, even if it's not something that we provide. It could be tennis that we don't provide here at the moment, or it could be netball. Whatever they require, we give them the skills. We in turn get them to help support our programmes and come and give us some coaching resource. So that's coming through the Vibrant Community. So we're always looking for innovative ways of getting this community involvement. But we also work closely with the local community council and Cumnock's community action plan. We're growing from sport now into areas of social well-being. We are looking, at the moment we're doing mental health awareness. As I said before, we did climate challenge. We'll look at mental health. We're looking at young people with a disability. So, and again, we work with funders to try and get some funding. Area United have got some good coaching experience there, so it helps us get up and running quickly. And Vibrant Communities have obviously got the people in the schools that, for example, have got some mental issues or some physical disability issues. And we've got a local disability learning group called Things Today that we provide with accommodation over at our social club for their networking. So we tend to give everybody as much opportunity as we can and encouragement as we can. We are all about community.